E aí, pessoal, tudo bem? Quem fala é LG Gameplay, galera. Estamos aqui com mais um vídeo de Alan Wake 2 e vamos continuar de onde paramos. Essa aqui é a cutscene. Vou ver se eu consigo pular, porque a gente já viu essa cutscene. Consegui. A gente já viu essa cutscene no último vídeo, tá? Por isso que eu tô pulando.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Ok. Onde que eu tenho que ir? Mano, tem Logo no começo do jogo do Alan Wake 1, eu ando por uma rua parecida com essa. Eu lembro que eu vou tirando naqueles carinhas de... Naquelas sombras lá. Vou atirando e eles vão lançando as coisas, eu vou me escondendo atrás dos carros. Eu não sei se é essa rua. Pode ser que seja porque é a mesma cidade do primeiro jogo, né? Eu não sei se é. Aqui, tem que ir lá no café, né? Do lado. Mas parece muito a rua. Que acontecia o negócio. Ah, tá. Mapa de Bright Falls.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
É o mesmo do Alan Wake 1, cara. Eu lembro desse aqui. Nossa, eu lembro que ele vem pra cá também. E lá naquela porta lá, ele vai no banheiro e tem uma véia lá. Nossa, eu lembro desse lugar.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known
Nossa, eu lembro desse lugar
victims go
aqui.
missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down.
Foi bem aqui, ó.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Ah, aqui não abriu.
Yeah.
O do Alan Wake 2, essa porta não abria. Vou ficar fazendo carinho num alce morto. Falhado.
Rest easy, buddy.
É ali o banheiro, se eu não... Era aqui. Era aqui o banheiro, ó. Lembro disso. Alan Wake 2, mas claro que tá bem melhor. A gameplay tá muito mais fluida.
I can't force it open.
Aqui é só pros employers. Pegados. Claro que tá muito... Só que aqui era muito escuro, cara. Escuro. Você não conseguia ver nada pra lá. Não era assim. Agora aqui. Na época do Alan Wake. Bom, pra quem acompanha a gameplay do Alan Wake sabe do que eu tô falando, né? Primeiro jogo. Mas é legal ver que tá tudo aqui. Fala com ele.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This
naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. Think. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh
Fez.
God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Nem demais. Não tem nada aqui. Não, peraí.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Ah, já tá melhorando. A gente tinha 3, agora tá com 6 desse negocinho. A vítima era...
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths, secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Tá. Bom, vamos lá pra fora então.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning,
Que
Ted.
negócio.
Yeah, real important guests.
Isso aqui é delegacia, será? Tem um monte de carro no... E aqui for a delegacia.
City FBI. What do you think that's about, Marge?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah,
Awesome.
she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Elas não escreveram isto no coração. Eu não consigo. O time estava.
That's it. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Claramente algo foi.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Tempo, não? Por causa do inchaço página colocada na cavidade torácica.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Refúgios vão restaurar parte da saúde. Se você veio atacar.
Go! Vanished.
Gente, eu tô gostando muito desse jogo, cara. Muito, muito. Vamos deixar rolando a abertura?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaco. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I want out!
I'm at my wit's end with
going
you.
down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't.
It's not opening.
Yeah, how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Gente, pra quem acompanhou o Alan Wake 1 aqui no meu canal, vocês lembram dessa parte aqui da delegacia? Lembro que uma vez, acho que a gente tá fugindo da escuridão. Aí a gente saiu, acho que foi dessa porta aqui, se eu não me engano. Veio pra cá, eu lembro que a escuridão tava aqui. Aquele nosso amigo lá que veio com a gente, gordinho, escondeu e ficou bem aqui na iluminação. Enquanto aqui tava tudo escuro, matando a escuridão. Sei que um de vocês está roubando papel higiênico. Eu tenho fato e a cada dia um rolo completo. Tá, vamos.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Deixa eu ver se aqui tem.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case.
Ah,
Wherever
tem,
you can
ó.
spare. ASAP.
Foi bem aqui que a gente saiu. É, tem um estacionamento
We'll
aqui.
actually
Um carro.
find Nightingale at the lake.
Continua
The
tendo.
pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Tá, temos que ir até o nosso carro. Que tá parado ali no. Lá no final da rua. Não, esse aqui é o nosso carro.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Pra Cauldron Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing.
Vou fazer o seguinte, galera. Como salvou, e essa mesma cutscene vai continuar no próximo. Vai aparecer no próximo vídeo. Eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Quem gostou, se inscreve no canal e compartilha com os amigos. E a gente continua jogando a partir de amanhã com a continuação do Alan Wake 2. Bom, então é isso aí, galera. Valeu por ter acompanhado e até mais.